What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope your Halloween was safe. I hope it was festive, and I hope your kids got more candy than mine, because I swear it was like crickets. It was like deserted neighborhood in my area. We went to 3 houses because I got into like an altercation with someone. That's the story for another day. But we went to a couple of houses, and they were saying that no one was out. No one was out. No one was trick-or-treating. So I do hope that your kids enjoyed Halloween, it being different and having a different vibe, because we're just getting off of the corona. Yeah. But anyway, back, bring it on back to Chance's freaking show. This episode was called Investigate or Instigate, and as you guys may know, I don't even know what episode we're on. Like, is it a 7 or whatever? So I'll probably make those corrections along the line when I edit the video. But it's called Investigate or Instigate. And immediately when the credits start rolling in, they jump into, yep, I got my book, because I'm not missing anything. And I knew it was going to be 2 parts to this damn show. I knew they couldn't cram in the whole, mangina being there, the fights, and also that long ass eliminations. I knew they weren't going to be able to put it all into one episode. So I knew, my psychic side said it was going to be a part 2. So I guess I'm going to make this a part 2 video. So anyway, they jump right into the sister debacle. Remember, the one sister told on the other sister that she was, blah, 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 to the security guard or whatnot. And I'm kind of feeling Slim. I guess she didn't want to be blamed and put in that poor of a taste of a situation where, her reputation was a little bit, misconstrued. But baby, it's already been tampered with. Okay, I couldn't put my sister underneath the bus like that. And that's when I figured out that these heifers must not have the best of the best relationship behind closed doors or at home. It probably was some sibling rivalry there. Had to be one of those annoying little sister to the big sister's annoying, whatever, or it seemed like the little one had to fight more for attention, or it seemed like big sister had her own life, little sister was just trying to follow along, whatever, her footsteps type of way. Because I noticed when they were in the room in the bed, and then the bigger one says, I can't believe you ratted me out like that, go back to Roly Poly, go back to Yodeler. And it was like, damn, I've already made that. I already figured that out. If you looked at my episode 3 episode, I kept saying that Slim was too attached to people. She was underneath Yodeler's ass. Like, y'all not coming here for friendships. She was upset, and she thought that Yodeler was gonna go and be eliminated, and she almost had a panic attack. I found that somewhat odd. So when that sister on this episode said go back to Yodeler, it was like, yeah, she's one of those ones that are looking for friendships outside of the sisterhood. Okay. Also, the bigger sister was like, I saved you from when Roly Poly was whipping your behind. And when they went back and rewind the clip or whatever of Roly and Slim getting into the fight, I was like, damn, she was going to die. She was going to die. I mean, Roly Poly had her face in her hand and just smushed her all the way back. The girl didn't have no chance. So Slim, you were right. You saved her from imminent death. Bitch was going to die. She was going to die if you didn't step in. But that's what sisters do or whatever. Another thing I don't like is, I don't like how they keep calling each other bitches. Bitch, you're sisters. Why have that name of bitch rolling off your tongue loosely like that to your flesh and blood? Bitch, bitch, bitch. Some people might understand that. That might be the dynamic of your sisterhood, but I don't roll like that. That's something that I don't do. And once again, these ladies are much younger than I. And in my era, back in my era, we never did that to our sister. Our friends could be bitch, homegirl, whatever. But my sister is my sister. She goes by her name. Okay? What else? When did Bad and Bougie become friends with Roly? You know, I always said that little heifer has a ploy and agenda in mind. Because wasn't she fighting with Roly Poly the first episode? Now that your girl's gone or whatever, because some of your friends are getting eliminated, now you gotta hurry up and pick somebody to be on your side, someone bigger, someone fiercer, someone that can ward off, you know, the enemies, you know. I don't like that at all. It was just like, wow, they're friends now when they were sitting on the bed and conversing or whatever. You need Rolly to imitate whatever the other bitches in the house or whatever, because you don't have no more backbone, and you know Smiles is on her way ass out of there. And what else? This noodle situation. Do they not have food in that fucking refrigerator? You know, I thought shows like this, like reality shows, you get like a stipends, or you get what is it called? How can I forget? I have kids and I don't give them this. They clean up. You clean up because you live here. You ain't getting paid for it. Chores. Okay. I thought they got like some type of incentive, you know, some money for just had to have $200, $100 here, there, whatever. Why are they still eating fucking oodles and noodles? I mean, what the fuck can them ladies cook? That's another thing. I'm not saying that because of age, some women are lackluster in the kitchen. Because I know some girls that are 16, 19 years old can make a whole goddamn Thanksgiving meal just for Sunday. So I don't know, but maybe these ladies are more of the superficial than the imperative situation, like cooking a meal besides freaking oodles and noodles. Okay? Boiling water and put it in oodles and noodles. And then Chance brings his ass down there talking about, is my noodles ready? Like, y'all all eating oodles and noodles. I'm really suspect on that. Like, what the hell? That bothers me. That I don't know why it bothers me so much, but it bothers me that every time I turn around, they're eating oodles and noodles. Okay? What else? What else? Okay. And another thing that irritates me, and like I said before, it has nothing to do with my age. It has everything to do with how I was raised as a female. Get your funky asses off that fucking countertop. Has your mother not taught you any manners, ladies? Like, you just don't sit your rear end on nobody's countertop. I don't care what type of show this was. I don't give a fuck if it was a porn. You find a seat and sit on it. Do they not even have tables in that mansion? It was just like looking at the rotation of all the ladies sitting their funky butts on that countertop. It was like, God, my grandmother would roll over in her grave if she knew I was sitting on somebody's fucking countertop. No manners, and you can't cook, okay? So, what else? It's soldier girl fucking. I liked her. I really did like her or whatever, but that little soft-spoken voice gave me sneaky, gave me you got something under your sleeves, and I don't know. I didn't like how, you know, the other woman felt the need to attack her in that sense or whatever, because this is a game, and this girl is playing the goddamn win, and for them to say, you know, that coochie of you giving him coochie, that ain't gonna go but so far. Maybe not the coochie, but come on, stop acting like that ain't what got a lot of y'all. Not me. Stop acting like women have not been using the power of the pussy to get ahead in the game or whatever, or the mouth. Okay? Stop acting like you're so innocent, like you never gave up the goods to get ahead or whatever. Like, you guys, you two just look like you do that. I'm sorry. That you two just look like you do that. And like I said before, it didn't seem genuine to approach her about the situation. It felt more like an attack of being vindictive, and just, it came out of pure jealousy or whatever. Because, you know, but Skittles did say, you know, you're a beautiful woman. Show him more or whatnot. And I guess the girl just didn't like being in the hot seat. But let me tell you something, baby. If you're going to climb up them stairs and close the door and be in there for a long ass time, what were the ladies going to think that you were doing? Braiding his hair? Greasing his scalp? No, baby. So be ready for the backlash when you go in a motherfucker's room, has the door closed, and then you admit that you're the only one doing that. He answers the door for no one else. Just admit you're dealing with girls also who are in competition, they're automatically are going to be afraid, because if they're not giving up the goods, it's like, damn, this girl, I'm not willing to go there with Chance. I'm not, but this girl is. Am I going to be eliminated because I ain't ready to give up the goods? It just puts everybody else in a position to make a choice whether or not to fuck the nigga. And maybe they're, like I said, because I don't think nobody's there for Chance or whatever. Not saying that he's a bad looking dude, but I don't think a lot of those ladies are willing to be put in that position to make a choice whether to sleep with him, to stay on this little ranky-dank freaking reality show. I mean, 15 minutes of fame ain't worth my pride, you know, ain't worth my integrity, and ain't worth these walls. Okay, moving on. Sometimes I don't even remember what I wrote. My shit looks like chicken scratch. Orangutan nips. Why did, and I hate to go there with her because I like her or whatever, the bony ones, skits, what they call a slimmer sticks or whatever. Her outfit was cute though. I must admit it was cute. Why go out there and start these fights with these two sisters, whatever, for what? It's just like the show puts a battery in their back and says, you know, we got to get more credits. We got to do this. Go out there and fight them damn sisters or whatever. There's no need to fight for no apparent reason. Leave the shit alone. But when she was fighting, whatever, and her little top came off, and they were like orangutan nips. Like orangutan nips. There were nothing there, and it was just like, I was like, oh my God. But I do commend her, and because she's happy the way she looks. She's happy in her own skin. There's a lot of ladies who would jump right there to plastic surgery and get at least a goddamn A cup. Because homegirl don't even got that. So I commend her for accepting her body for how it is. I was just surprised because you gotta remember, this is Zeus. This is not VH1 where they blur stuff out. So sometimes when you're just faced with shocking shit as far as nudity that other networks edit out or blur out, you're like, oh my God, I can't believe they show that. And oh my God, I can't believe they're that tiny. Like, so that was just crazy. Another thing is the ladies are bleeding out of their nails or whatever when they're fighting. Listen, that's why I don't get those type of nails. Not because I'm not a woman of vanity. I love myself. I like to get dolled up too. But those claws that you women wear that look like knives, that when you go through the metal detector, through the fucking airport or the welfare agency or anywhere you go, those should be considered fucking weapons. How can you be ready to fuck a bitch up with those shits? I gotta be able to put my hands in a tight fist and knock me a bitch out. I'm not clawing at no one. I gotta be like this. You can't do this with those fucking nails. You can't. They don't have like a button where you can press them and they just go back into your skin and it's like, morph up now. It's time to fucking fight. Boom! And then they go down into your skin and then you got your knuckles. No, those things are redundant to me. Like, I don't know. And now you got blood all over where it's corona and things like that. And you guys fighting with blood everywhere. It's ridiculous. Woo! What else? Okay, Chance has a type. Chance has a type because I don't know this girl's name. The one with the dimple. She has the lace front with the real lengthy ass baby hairs or whatever and eyelashes, whatnot. The one who was shaking her butt and with the French outfit. I don't know her name. Comment down below if you know her name. But she's like, she's gonna leave. She's gonna leave. And he was kind of, I don't care what nobody say, he was begging for that kiss. He was begging for that kiss. He really was into her. And you know, this Negro has a type because she reminds me of Yummy. You know, every time I look at her, I'm like, I thought Yummy was pregnant. She's back. Damn, she had the baby that quick. But he has a type. He wanted to just take her right then and there, right where they stood and fuck her. Okay? That's why I saw. He has a type. Okay? Mangina's back. Okay? Mangina's back and he's talking about bad and bougie, having kids she don't claim. She's talking about smiles in her OnlyFans page. She's talking about Bones, aka Sticks, being a prostitute. And like I said before, nobody's there for him. Okay? They're there for their 15 minutes of fame to get to wherever they're trying to go in life. Okay, wherever that might lead. Whatever the show might lead them, that's where they're trying to get. Okay? But Bad and Bougie, come on now. If you got them kids out there and you're not claiming them, shame on you. But I don't want to comment too much on that because I don't know what's going on. I don't like to comment on kids, okay? So I don't know about that. So we're going to move on to Smiles and her OnlyFans page. Don't they all got OnlyFans page? I guess hers is being brought out more because she's really shaking it up with on that. And I thought you had to be subscribed to the OnlyFans page to see them naked. Is that how it works? I don't know. Dottie. When Mangina comes in and talks to Dottie, she's real standoffish or whatever. Because you gotta also remember that these people saw season 1. They already know how Mangina is operating. Okay? Ratting, snitching, manipulating or whatever. It wasn't genuine, her coming to the show. I really think that Zeus needed just to make the show more raunchy or interested, because that's why they added him. Because why would they add Mangina if Chance ain't into men? It wasn't like Mangina is a transgender. Mangina gives me boy who he knows he's a man. He's not trying to get any transformations on his body. He accepts who he is, but he has his feminine ways. He's gay. He likes the hair. He's makeup and shit. There's a lot of gay men who are not trying to be, 100% women. I don't know how it works, so I don't even want to talk on that without being educated on that. I don't want to sound like a jackass, okay? But I don't like the fact that and shoot me with bullets, but and I'm not trying to take his side because he's a mess, but if I was in his position, I don't know if I can handle the jabs of people rejecting me or going for the low blows about me tucking my, dick, or me being a man and whatever. I feel as though it's just not right. It's just not right. Let's talk about something else or whatever. This man is trying to be, has feminine ways, okay? And to attack him on his manly parts, I think it's a low blow-ish or whatever. The only person who didn't do that when they were arguing with him was Styx. I gave her credit for that. She just said, you ugly, look at your fucking lace front or whatever. She didn't give that, you a fucking man, you hiding your balls, you hiding your dick. I don't like that. Now, am I saying that it's right for him to attack women because he's still a man? No, absolutely not. You can argue all day with him. He's trying to be a bitch. Argue with him like he's a bitch. But if he hits you and shit like that, I get it. Hell no, you still a man, you're not gonna be hitting a woman. But we can go all day and night conversing and arguing with each other like bitches. Okay? But I just don't know. What else? I don't know if the ladies are aware that Chance is feeding Mangina these questions through the earbud or whatever. I did feel like Chance didn't get his opportunity to ask the questions that he wanted to ask because Mangina was just heated. Chance was saying, say this, say that, and Mangina was just ignoring him because he or she was too busy showing her his ass, okay? I don't know. I said I wasn't going to watch anymore, but I'm watching. And what took me this long to do this video was on Halloween. Like I said, went through an altercation with someone who tried to, come for my 10-month-old child. And I had to fucking take it there. I got out of my character and my element. And I'm not going to go into details about it, but I was right, 100%. And it's like going back to Stormy's situation. There are always going to be people who pick on hair. Immediately just point hair out when it comes to African American freaking women. And for them to try to attack my child and 10 months on hair, I had to fucking get with it. Like, get fucking with it, okay? And not for nothing, Roly Poly did make a statement about the twins saying that they thought they were better than everybody else because they were lighter skinned and they had freaking good hair. Now, do I see good hair? No, I see terrible fucking weaves. Sewing or gluing, I can't stand it. But when she said that, it made me think about my own baby who's fair skinned, and it's like, damn, does society think because she's fair skinned she's supposed to have this mixed looking fucking hair? It's the ignorance of the black community sometimes. Like, it's the ignorance of some generations before us that deems the quality of hair as the almighty high, like the upper echelon, like the acceptance letter in society, and it just pisses me off where the superficial shit matters in this world today versus a baby's smile, a baby's first walk, a baby's first words. You know, this little baby is going to be a doctor, a lawyer one day, a teacher, a community worker, and I'm not going to let nobody fucking talk about my damn child in her hair. Okay? So anyway, I got discouraged and I said I wasn't going to do the videos anymore because that bothered the shit out of me. But I ain't going to let no motherfucking no bitch from nowhere discourage me of doing what I'm supposed to do in life or whatever. And that's doing these videos and more. There's other things. But and more to make me feel fulfilled. Okay? And to keep your asses in the loop. And to get your opinions about the crappy shows I watch, okay? Till next time, you've been watching your girl, Elle Davis. Stay tuned for next Sunday.